as always, I'm just doing a little bit of advertising. Doing just a little bit of advertising. Letting people know your boy is live. Alright, copy. And then we go here. Do that. We come, not here. Go here, post it here. Post. Alright. So yes, we are here. We are here. We are alive. We are continuing right from where we left off previously. Oh. Also forgetting to do this. We got to pop this out. For some reason, when I pop the YouTube chat out, chosen one. The hero called Link. The time has come. You are ready to test the limits of your courage. Heed the great Deku Tree's words at this sacred place, the Korok Forest. Do so, and a glorious trial will be bestowed upon you. Trial of the Sword. Oh yeah, I know about Trial of the Sword. And it just, I didn't even move. They won't let me say anything. It's all cutscenes. We're just moving. What's this? A voice beckoned you here. I see. So the time has come. I shall tell you all I know about the arduous trial that awaits you. That sword you have reunited with, the Master Sword, has yet to realize its true splendor. This trial shall test your courage to ensure you are worthy of this splendor. It is called the Trial of the Sword. It will challenge you as you have never been challenged before. All of your weapons and armor will be sealed away. You must face your enemies without the tools you've come to rely on. Once you have tempered your soul and proven your wisdom and courage by completing the Trial of the Sword, the Master's Sword shall truly be yours. Unless my eyes deceive me, you seem quite willing to take on this trial, a hero through and through. Now, Link, place the Master Sword in its pedestal. Man, I thought he was about to make me do it right now. Nah, there's still a few more things that we need to actually go and do before we start Trial of the Sword. We're not going to start it right away, but instead, we're going to come to Hetsu. What's with the silent treatment? Don't you remember me? I'm the musician of the Korok Forest, Hetsu. I'm impressed you found your way through the Lost Woods and made it here. So have you brought me any Korok seeds? I sure hope so. Well, I only got 5 seeds, bro. So let's see. Weapon stash. 8 seeds. Um, yeah, give me another sheet. Let's see. Oh, sure can. Let's go. Alright, so yeah, Master Sword in hand. It doesn't glow or anything like that because we just got the basic Master Sword. There's a Trial of the Sword. The Trial of the Sword, if I place the Master Sword in here, allows us to increase the strength of the Master Sword. It starts off as 30, and I think there's an easy, a medium, and a hard trial, and each one increases the Master Sword by 10, capping it out at 60. But even though I think it caps out at 60, I think if you fight Guardians or, like they said, people covered in Ganon's Malice, I think it does even more, or maybe it still caps at 60. I have no idea. But yeah, we're gonna teleport out of here because, like I said, I don't like. This is probably one of the only places I'll teleport in and out of. But what do I feel like doing now? If I'm gonna teleport, let's teleport all the way back over here. Because we can go to this research lab and we can upgrade the our abilities. So let's actually go over here. And now that we basically have the Master Sword, now we're going to go around and collect Korok seeds, as well as shrines and whatever gems we can collect. We're basically going to be getting everything. So we are on this side. We are right here. So there's a few things over here. There's a Korok seed here. There's another one over here. There's a gem here, there's a gem here. So as we make our way over, we're going to start collecting some of these items. I think I should go to that yellow one first. What? I missed? It's crazy. See, it's a good thing I was wearing stealth armor because the way he just jumped. Phrenic bow. Bow passed down through the Sheikah tribe. Concentrating before drawing the string will allow you to target distant enemies as easily as those nearby. Basically a sniper bow. This is what we came up here for, right? Just an opal in this chest. That's fine. It's cool, it's cool. That's what we came here for. And collect these monster parts. Down here. There is. Oh, right here in front of us. Is it that this is an amber? Yep, yep. Alright. Now for the quartz. Nice. Supposed to be one over on top of the building. Moblin spear. Nice. Gotta start collecting all these items. Ooh, this Hyrule bass got to be the biggest fish by never getting caught until now. its long life results in a cooked dish that will restore a lot of stamina. Nice. And I will take this. So, alright, so continuing on, collecting some more treasure. There is a purple rupee over here. There's a cork seed over here. There's also alright, also one over here. One in this tree. One on this ledge. Alright, so we have a few more things to collect. And like I said, we're basically at that point now where this is where I start collecting everything. And I also wanted to come to this village over here because I believe it's over here where that it's like a dark fairy that switches your yeah, see, this is what I needed. We're gonna have to teleport this time. Alright, well, we got the purple rupee. Yeah, we're gonna have to teleport because I desperately need a cooking pot. Closest cooking pot. Because I don't have the stuff over here unlocked yet. We'll wait one more, what you call it? We'll wait. Like one more cycle. feel like I should go beeline over there now. I'm not getting up here with this. And again, we don't have any material. Yeah, see, like being out here now, I can actually collect all of this stuff. Nope, we're fighting. Dragon Bone Boko Spear. Spear has been strengthened with fossilized bones. The bones are positioned outward so the fangs bite at the opponent. Beware of bokoblins carrying this weapon. The other one just straight up died. Alright, this one says... on the northern side, large tree. Nice. Go to this blue one and then we can make because I believe we need to this guy hide, line and wait. Nice. I want to say it was this village, right? They had the horned statue. That's where we need to go. The horned statue. The slash slinging slasher. Where is she? She's like right over here. Yeah. And there's that. There is a shrine right here. There is a treasure chest over here, excuse me. And there's also a treasure chest over here. Alright. Got our coordinates. Let's see, 29. This is 20. Just realized that this is my only ice weapon and I'm using it. It's cool because I feel like we're at the point where the money we're getting, or I should say going to start getting, should be enough to get us like better outfits and stuff. Pycaon village. And off the beaten path. Ah, so there are some who still pay me homage. You can talk? You don't say. You can hear my voice? Yes. Now that is a surprise. What were you praying for? Long life? Wealth? Like so many of your kind? Whichever it was, you came to the right place. A dealer in life and power. That was me, once. Alas, my life for money bargains didn't sit well with the goddess Hylia. She trapped me in this stone statue long, long ago. The villagers here call me the horned statue and don't even bother to wipe away the bird droppings. One would think years upon years of such treatment would have made me mend my ways. One would think wrongly. I have only been biding my time for the moment someone who could hear me appears, such as you. But I've said enough. Now then, shall we strike a bargain? Then, stay that way. No further action on your part is required. My touch is as subtle as ever. Note how I took that essence from you without leaving a mark. What's wrong then? Have your prayers gone unanswered? Give it back. Did you think I'd deceive you? Perish the thought. I hope that ours will be a long and profitable relationship. So which will it be? As I may have mentioned once or twice, I'm a dealer in life and power. I can provide a valuable service to you. I take heart containers or stamina vessels from you, and then for a price, return whichever of the two you like. Yeah, give me stamina. Wise choice. Now remain still. You look skeptical. Not to worry. Money and life are all as one to me. If you're ready to begin, then first you must sell me either type of essence for 100 rupees. If you want to buy an essence back, the price rises to 120. Before you cry foul, know that you may choose which one I return to you, a heart container or a stamina vessel. I'm eager to help tamper with your essence anytime you want to return and pray here. The statue's bargain. Now we're going to mark that as complete. So now that we got the Master Sword, we're basically I'm currently without any use to sell. Yes. We are going to give up as many heart containers as we can to basically switch them all out for stamina. Wooden objective. We're just gonna keep on going. We're gonna exchange all of this for max stamina. Dang, how much can I actually give? I don't see how you can reduce your heart containers any further. I have 9 of your vessels so far. I want one back. Yeah, give me stamina. Alright. Look at that. Full stamina bar. I don't see how you can increase your stamina vessels any further. Currently without any. Are you in the mood to sell? Then what are you still doing here? Yeah. Full stamina. Let's go. It feels so much better. It feels 100 times better. I can actually run. I can actually do things. We can actually climb. See, like, where's this? Where am I right now? Yeah, there's no whatchamacallit right here, huh? It's crazy. But yeah, like, see this? I could actually climb. Come up here just because I wanted to. There's a thing over here. Nice. Exceed. I don't have to abuse Rivali's power all the time because I can actually climb up. Oh yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Now we're playing the game. Mayam Agana. Another shrine ready to complete. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Agana. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Oh, is this the one that everybody just flips over? That's so funny. So a lot of people I know that do this, myself included. We just well, that was a bad example, but instead of trying to do like the whole maze of you know, basically just do that. Then we tilt this down, and I think a little bit this way. See, super simple. Super simple, super easy. Instead of trying to go through that whole maze, people just flip it upside down and do it that way because it's just 10 times easier. And I know this is a bow. To do that, open it. It's another Phrenic bow. Oh, but the attack is up a lot higher. And then we're gonna mark that as complete. Actually, yeah, we gotta go around. Got to go around. And yet another shrine complete. Alright, so now we're basically, you know, gonna continue to try to get more hearts. Because we're back down to 3, and if it's not basically not for Mipha's grace, then you know, being back at 3 hearts with stronger enemies still in the world is pretty scary. But we are still going to increase our health, and once we have enough health, enough hearts, then we're gonna go back and do Trial of the Sword to strengthen the Master Sword. But trying to do that now would be like suicide, I feel like. And that's not what we're trying to do. Anyways, now there's a couple more things to collect. mystery. Maybe I have a quest or something. Other than that, I feel like we basically just have to wait for it to stop raining now, so we could actually connect this sacred flame. And I feel like it's gonna be raining for a while, so we might as well go talk to what's her name at the top. Man, we could actually glide for a while too. Oh, hello, what's good? Sorry. Sometimes I feel like I get so wrapped up in actually playing the game that I forget that I'm streaming sometimes. But yeah, I'm doing good. How are we? Welcome to the stream. We are playing a Breath of the Wild. We just got, as soon as I was about to say that, we just got Master Sword not too long ago. It actually just restored. We've been using it for a while. But yeah, we are doing pretty good. Playing Breath of the Wild, just finally exploring the game and just, yeah, trying to play it, trying to fully explore it. We got 3 out of the 4 champion powers. We just switched over all of our heart containers for stamina. We finally have some stamina and it feels so good. All good to hear. Nice. Enjoy the game. I appreciate it. Even though I got like 3 of the champion powers and stuff like that, we're only now coming over to Hateno Village to upgrade our abilities, but I know you have to do the whole furnace thing, but it's been raining for a while, so I was like, let's just pop up here and talk to them first. By the time we're done talking to them, it should be done raining. Hello. This is Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. Do you have some business with the director? That's right. The director's in the back. A terribly busy person, that one. Please try to keep it brief. Okay. Hello. I imagine you've never seen so many books in one place. Pretty incredible, isn't it? We've gathered all of Hyrule's known literature on ancient civilizations here. As for the actual number of books, well... Is that thing on your waist? Is that a Sheikah? There's no mistaking it. That's a real Sheikah slate, isn't it? I've never actually seen one in person. If you could just show me the runes on it, I'd be most appreciative. Stasis, Magnesis, yes. The remote bomb and Cryonis. And what else? Let's see. So that's it for runes, but... Strange. Doesn't seem like you have the basic runes. I don't understand why they're missing. There must be some reason. Where are my manners? I nearly forgot to introduce myself. My name is Simon. You are... Link, right? You know my name? Lady Impa caught me up to speed. You see, we were told a young man holding a Sheikah slate will appear, and you must do all you can to help him. He will be the hope that awakens from the slumber of restoration. His name will be Link. Oh dear, I forgot to tell you something very important. Director, listen, Miss Director. This is a real Sheikah slate. Direct? No, that's right. I haven't introduced our director. How long you been streaming in general? Maybe like a few months. I think I started streaming back in, was it like May, I believe. So I'm still pretty new. It's only really been like a few months. Miss Pura happens to be right over there. As the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab Director, Miss Pura is the world's foremost authority on ancient Hyrule culture. Check it. I have the utmost respect for Miss Pura and all she's accomplished. I'm honored to be her assistant. On that note, Link, you see, the director may look like a young girl, but, well, maybe it's not my place to be telling you these things. You should ask Miss Pura yourself. That's good. Just be consistent. Oh yeah. I definitely told myself that in the past as well, because I think like maybe a few years ago I tried to stream and do content creation and stuff like that, but I was so inconsistent with it that, yeah, I felt like, you know, it got to a point where I'm just like, why aren't I growing? Why aren't I doing this? Why aren't I doing that? And looking back at it, I was just, yeah, I was super inconsistent. But now we're just doing it just for fun, just for the love of the game, you know, trying to share our experiences and certain moments, you know. Hey, are you surprised? The director of this laboratory is not Simon, it's me. Snappity snap. Anyway, Linky, do you remember any dreams from your time in the Slumber of Restoration? You don't look like you've changed a bit in the last 100 years, but something must have happened in all that time. Well, no matter. I'm just happy you're still in one piece. Linky, what's that look? You do still remember me, right? I don't remember. Really? Well, I'm so shocked I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover from this. Even though 100 years ago, I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity Gant fatally wounded you. Even though I was the one who put you safely in the Slumber of Restoration. Despite all that, you still don't remember me? Nope. As expected. After 100 years in the Slumber of Restoration, the subject has lost all memories. Noted. Oh, sorry. I have a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. It's a charming quirk, isn't it? Anywho, do you have any questions for me? Are you a child? How very rude. Or perhaps not rude at all. I suppose that's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to. The truth is, I look this way because of a failed experiment. Well, I say failed, but in some ways, it was a success. I documented the full affair in my diary upstairs. But the whole thing is embarrassing, so I insist you refrain from reading it. Anyway, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Here you are, after 100 years, here to defeat Calamity Ganon, who is growing in strength with every passing moment, and to rescue our beloved Princess Zelda. That is, if you got the courage to try. And to help the one true hero, I, the one and only Pura, will restore the basic functions missing from the Sheikah slate. And, what do you say to that? Yes, please. I knew you'd say that. Alright then, first I need you to run an errand for me. What's with that look on your face? You didn't think I'd fix your Sheikah slate for free, did you? I did. Post-Slumber of Restoration, subject is plagued by presumptuous tendencies. Noted. Let me explain what this errand entails. You know the unlit furnace on the wall just outside of this laboratory? Could you please bring the blue flame from the ancient furnace in town? Oh, and also use it to light our furnace. This sweet little guidance stone will start working once you do that, allowing us to restore your missing runes. I wonder if young women these days still say things like sweet and little. Oh well, I suppose it doesn't matter anyway. Okay then, I'm counting on you for that blue flame. Alright, and it looks like we're about to get a little sunshine. I just realized too, like when you're talking to people, when you're in cutscenes, or not even cutscenes, but when you're talking to people, it's like the time around you does stop. So I was thinking by the time we came out of that conversation, it was gonna be sunny and stuff, but I just realized time itself kind of paused. Stream quality looks good. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, I just upgraded my equipment and stuff. I think I just started this new job about like a month ago or so. So I took some of the money that I've been making, and I was just like, oh, you know, it's been a while. I need to upgrade some of my equipment. So I got a better capture card. I got an actual webcam. Um, Hooked everything up, and you know, I was like, you know, the stream quality does look pretty nice after messing around with some settings and things like that. I was like, everything looks pretty smooth, feels pretty smooth, sounds pretty good. So I appreciate that. I'm just like, oh, yeah, it definitely took some work and effort, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Now we're only gonna have a limited amount of sunlight, so we have to make this count. We need to hurry up, or the weather needs to hurry up. Look at my blue fire. Come on, sunshine. Right there. You're right there. Oh yeah, it's great. Oh yeah. When everything's working as intended, it's great. You start coming across a bunch of unknown errors. Oh, I sure can. Alright, we gotta hurry up. Let's go this way. Oh no. Alright, I know I have to light the ones in town too, because if I want to come back over here and cook something, for example, I know like this city's just one of many different places I could go to if I want a cooking pot, right? But sometimes these, yeah, this right here. Sometimes these pots are unlit, like how they are right now. So it's like you have to light them, and it's good to have that one lit because you can just run over there, light it, and then, you know, cook your meal. So why don't you use channel Persona? Persona 5. Never actually played those games. Anyways. No. I'm assuming you mean channel Persona in like a, I don't know, like my channel has a certain vibe to it, personality, like a VTuber. You know how some VTubers try to be edgy, but in real life they're just like a normal person. You know, I try to just be myself. You know, I try to use this time to stream. Are you following me? You trying to race me, kid? You think you're gonna beat me to the top of this hill? You're trying though. I'm not even using this. This isn't even my max speed, bro. You're getting left behind, dusted. Look at this. And he's still trying. Oh, he's still going. No way. Are you coming up here too? Yeah, get dusted, kid. Get dusted. Yeah, gave up. He saw Link all the way up here. He said, "Hell no, I ain't beating him." But yeah, I just try to, I just try to be myself. I just try to have fun, you know. I try to create a safe space with my streaming and content creation where people can just unwind. Because, you know, I feel like everybody's always going through something, you know? Everybody's carrying around something with them, going through something. This is our chance to basically relax, have fun, have a good time, hang out, forget about the world problems for a minute. Alright, I lit your furnace. Hey you, Linky, thank you so much. Now then, take a look over there. The guidance stone must be starting to react. There's nothing mysterious about it. This is pure science. My sweet little guidance stone, you sure know how to make this old researcher's heart flutter. Well then, let's go ahead and restore those Sheikah Slate roots for you. Give me a nice snap. Go on, no time to be shy about it. Snap. Okay then, Sheikah Slate repair underway. Guidance stone lock removed. Now, let's do this thing. Camera, Hyrule Compendium, and album. Missing files confirmed. Starting repair. Instantly render a visible image into a picture. Pictures created are saved in the album. A rune has been added. Best viewers on the stream. Get out of here. You don't even need any design for the appearance of your channel. Not really. At least not right now. I thought about it before. Like I had not even like a full-blown VTuber, but I had like a picture of, I guess, of a dude I wanted to turn into like a VTuber. Like I was gonna do the whole VTube thing, but you know, I didn't have any didn't have any money at the time. And now I'm still trying to just get adjusted to this job that I'm at. So I told myself for now, I come home, or before I go to work, like today I gotta go to work in a few hours. But times like this, I just turn everything on, stream, and then that's it. Thank you for watching the stream. Catch y'all next one. Bye bye. And then I end it and then go to sleep. Back to work. And it's done. So is it all fixed up now? Let's see here. Which one is it? Camera, Hyrule Compendium, album. Yep, looks good. So I know this is sudden, but hear me out. Take a picture of me with the camera. Oh, and don't forget to let me see it. Snap. How's the picture taking going? Did you get a cute pic of me with the camera? I took one. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Let me see. My, who is this beautiful young creature? Huh? Oh, I guess that's my cue. Sorry, I kind of lost it there. It wasn't on purpose. It's not just a pretty girl in these images. Yes, there are also old landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this... Hey Linky, it dawns on me that you were Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means there's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all of the places where these pictures were taken. Alright, the lost memory thing could prove troublesome. But don't lose hope. It just means these pictures could be the missing piece to help you restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest you check in with Impa. She knows more about Princess Zelda than even I do. Oh yeah, there's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until you see Impa, but I want you to bring me back some ancient materials. Bring them to either me or to Robbie at the Akala Ancient Lab Tech. Or Ancient Akala Tech Lab. As if my joy weren't enough, if you were to bring us ancient materials, we'll give you something good as a reward. Alright, let's do this. Alright, nice to meet you. Have a great day with streaming. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. It means a lot. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Snap. Something on your mind? Who's Robbie? Robbie's my subordinate. There, I said it. Think he's still up on the edge of a collar researching Guardians. Haven't seen him in 100 years though, so who knows. Anything else? Something good. I'm glad you asked. If you bring me some ancient materials, I'll power up your runes. You'll need 3 ancient screws to power up your Sheikah sensor. 3 ancient shafts to power up your remote bombs. You'll need 3 ancient cores to power up stasis. If we're on the same page, stop staring at me, or even bring me some ancient materials. Robbie's research. Hey, I think you should go see Impa first, but if you're saying you already have some ancient materials, why don't we go ahead and power up the Sheikah Slate? Ancient materials. Now then, in exchange for those materials, I'll power up a rune for you. I'm game. Stasis. Stasis power up time. Yahoo! For that, I'll need 3 ancient cores. Yep. Snap. Let's do it. Enhancing stasis room. Alright, stasis plus. This powered up stasis rune can now stop evil creatures. So I can use it on enemies. Yahoo! My little guidance stone did the trick. Hee hee. If you have any other ancient runes you'd like to power up, just let me know. Slated for upgrade. Think you should go see Ember first. Alright. Next one we're going to upgrade is the remote bomb. Snap. Sheikah Slate authenticated, enhancing remote bomb rune. Powered up bombs now have a stronger blast and recharge faster. The force of the blast can damage monsters or destroy objects. So more damage with the bombs and they recharge faster. Nice. I can power up, let me know. Hey, ancient materials. Sheikah sensor. Snap. Slated for upgrades. Searching for compendium items. If your sensor has been augmented to search for things other than shrines, it will react when you are close to the thing you have set it to look for. Head in the direction where the reaction is strongest, and you should be able to find the thing you're looking for. Nice. Sheikah sensor upgrade complete. Yahoo! Oh, the Sheikah Sensor Plus. I really want to see it. Yes, quite. So if you don't mind, how about showing Simon that spiffy Sheikah Sensor Plus later? What's this? Perhaps you already went and powered them all up? Well, I suppose with your Sheikah slate and your legendary swordsmanship, you have nothing to fear. Yes, quite. Nothing at all. Not even Calamity Ganon. Slater for upgrades complete. Hey, there's nothing more I can do for you unless you want to chat. Impa is. You may already know this, but although Impa looks a lot older than me, she's actually my little sister. She's incredibly responsible, but at what cost? She's wound up way too tight, if you ask me. Love her though. That's crazy. People have always noted how we're nothing alike, even though we're sisters. I'm the type that charges once I'm inspired. Impa prefers to wait and see, but mostly wait and wait and wait. In any case, this research facility was founded by order of some Hyrule Castle bigwigs. Despite her frail appearance, Impa was a valued and distinguished advisor to the royals at Hyrule Castle. You see where I'm going with this, I assume? Basically, she's the one who puts a stop to some of my crazier antics. And that's the story of me and my little sis Impa. I never knew. But with Hyrule Castle in the state it is, well, needless to say, there hasn't been any funding in a while. No funding means no fun. I've already exhausted my personal funds, barely allowing us to continue my research. If only we had a few 100 million rupees, I could do more research on new items. Anything else you want to ask me? No. Alrighty. Hello. You've acquired the Sheikah Sensor Plus. That should really come in handy. With that, you can sense things that you've captured with your camera. Explaining won't do it justice. Why not learn by trying? Let's give it a shot, so to speak. Let's see here. First, go take a picture of a sun shroom with the camera. There is one behind the lab. A bright red mushroom that glows in hot climates, imbued with the power of heat. They can be used to cook dishes that will allow you to endure the bitter cold. Ah, were you able to take a picture of a sun shroom? Yes. Let me confirm. Seems like you got a picture of a sun shroom. Excellent. Next, open your Hyrule Compendium and tune the sensor to your picture of the sun shroom. The Sheikah Sensor Plus will then be able to sense sun shrooms. The detailed instructions are written down in the book on the desk there. You should read them. This seems like a nice opportunity to ask if you don't mind bringing me 3 sun shrooms. You can find sun shrooms growing in Retsum Forest, I believe. The Sheikah Sensor Plus should make it a snap. Alright, so then we go to the compendium. I don't really care about keeping this picture. Tune it. This way. And because it's nighttime, Yeah, super easy. Like all the material. Alright, back to the top we go. Good evening. I see you've brought the sun shrooms. Okay, now please hand over 3. Sure, why not? Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Here you go. Hey, hardy truffle. This rare mushroom has a rich scent. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your maximum hearts. So, was the Sheikah Sensor Plus to your liking? Oh yes, I remembered there was something else I wanted to talk to you about. Stop by when you have time to talk. Sunshroom sensing. Complete. Ah, Link, I've got some news that should be music to your ears. I found a way to help you search for new objects using the Sheikah Sensor Plus. Please feel free to show your excitement. Anyway, as I was conducting my research, I found that there were still some pictures of the past left on the Guidance Stone. If you add those pictures to your Hyrule Compendium, you can search for their subjects with the Sheikah Sensor Plus. Is it hard? Hard? No, not at all. The Sheikah Sensor has been powered up to the Sheikah Sensor Plus. You can access a picture registered in your Hyrule Compendium, allowing you to search for the subject of the picture. I trust you now see the benefit of adding pictures to your Hyrule Compendium. It makes it much easier to search for items you need, reducing one more burden you face in your travels. Shall I explain it all once more? I'm good. Now then, go ahead and place your Sheikah Slate on the Guidance Stone. I don't normally like to let people use my little Guidance Stone for free, but I kind of want to see what'll happen. So just this once, I'll let it pass. Well, you heard her. Could you go and use the Sheikah Slate over there? Sure. Thank you. Let's go ahead and turn on the Guidance Stone. Snap. Snappity snap snap. Snap snap snap. Sheikah Slate authenticated. Adding picture to Hyrule Compendium. Chili peppers. Hyrule Compendium updated. Oh wow, seems the Hyrule Compendium recovered a picture from the past. It appears the picture from the Guidance Stone was transferred to your Hyrule Compendium. You can't restore transfigured pictures, so be careful of overwriting it. You can still fill in open slots by taking pictures with the camera or using the Guidance Stone. And it won't be free from now on either. Keeping a lab like this running has expenses, you know. Yes, what she said. Yawn. There's nothing more I can do for you unless you want to chat. Who are you? I'm Purah. Don't you already know that? Click, snap. You're sick of that. I suppose you want me to give you the whole story. Yes. The Sheikah Slate you're using is the one Princess Zelda herself used 100 years ago. Back then, it only had the camera, Hyrule Compendium, and album runes. After you were defeated by Ganon and we sealed you in the Sheikah Slate in the Shrine of Resurrection, I discovered additional runes while reading through some ancient texts. Cryonis and Stasis, for example. Still though, I knew about these runes, I had no idea how to add them to your Sheikah slate. Well, in any case, the Sheikah slate was sealed away with you. That did not help my case. I spent the next 100 years trying to work out what to do, then guess what I see pop up like a wild mushroom? Sheikah towers. What's more, the ancient shrines lit up too. Soon after, boom, you show up with the Sheikah slate. Naturally, as a top-tier researcher, I was quick to put it all together. The Sheikah slate isn't some frivolous little trinket created only for taking pictures and using runes. It is a revolutionary device developed by ancient Sheikah scientists specifically to help the hero conquer Calamity Ganon. The reason it's working now, with shrines and towers, is because our hero, Linky, meets all of the prerequisites. In other words, it works now because of you. Yay. I see. 100 years ago, Princess Zelda touched the Sheikah slate to an ancient shrine in an attempt to open it. But nothing happened. It's easy to see why now. It's obvious why it didn't work, isn't it? After all, the ancient shrines didn't have the energy needed to activate back then. And the Sheikah towers were still hidden underground. Princess Zelda and I simply did not understand the basics. Though we didn't plan for it, the Great Calamity exposed the Sheikah Tower as well as a guidance stone. They were located in the Great Plateau of all places and activated by none other than you. When you put it all together like that, it kind of sounds like Calamity Ganon's evil days are numbered, right? Anything else you want to know? Good. So there are a couple of these other things. So this is Sheikah sensor notes. Sheikah sensor, about the Sheikah sensor. The Sheikah sensor is one of the basic runes found on the Sheikah slate. If it senses ancient shrines containing a hero trial nearby, the interval between shrines contribute to a shrine. Type of the object of choice. Sheikah sensor plus. Sheikah sensor plus. The Sheikah sensor plus is a rune that expands the feature of the normal Sheikah sensor. It is able to detect any object that is listed in the Hyrule Compendium. Here's how it works. Open the Hyrule Compendium by selecting map, Sheikah sensor compendium, select a picture from the Hyrule Compendium, select target sensor, select target this. Do this, and the Sheikah sensor plus will use a series of sounds to lead you to the object that you want to detect. To detect shrines again, select map, Sheikah sensor shrine. To stop detecting altogether, just select map, Sheikah sensor. What's this one? Sheikah slate menu. Stamps. Honestly. Manual. Where to mark that is found. Camera manual. Camera is a type of ancient Sheikah technology. Capture the thing. Mount the camera. I know she has a journal. I know we can go upstairs. Farmer's pitchfork. Deny that because we don't really care about that. This side. Farming hoe. Farming tool primarily used for tilling fields. Its fine craftsmanship is sturdy enough to withstand breathtaking field work, but its battle applications are untested. We're gonna mark that. And then there's a couple of things that we can grab up here. This is Simon's room. Up top here. Yeah. Yep, Chloric seed at the top. Let's go. That. Let's collect everything in this little room that we're in is Purra's research diary for anti-aging rune, classified for Purra's eyes only. First page. Let's go. Date. Work has finally begun on my anti-aging rune. If all goes to plan, I believe it will effectively reverse the aging process. This technology will enable us to make retired warriors young again, thereby strengthening the Hyrulean army. When Calamity Ganon inevitably returns, we'll be ready. Our offense will be solid and our defense impenetrable. The need for this tech pains me, but I truly hope to use it to attain everlasting peace for all. Date unknown. The beta version of my anti-aging rune is complete. I have already added it to the Sheikah slate I made for myself. Since I am to be the test subject of this experiment, Simon booted up the rune and directed its rays at my body. After 20 seconds of exposure, I felt extreme fatigue and broke into a fever, forcing us to cease the experiment. Unable to stay awake, I went to bed immediately. Tomorrow, I will try to figure out what went awry. Anti-aging experimental trial, day 2. My extreme full body fatigue has slightly improved, for which I am grateful. Still, I do not recognize the face in the mirror. My hair is thick again and floor-length. My wrinkles, once deep as trenches, have vanished without a trace. It seems the anti-aging effect works. However, I did not expect the reversal to happen so frighteningly fast. This morning, I kicked Simon awake and had him run a full physical exam on me. My height, weight, vision, bone density, heart, blood, we tested everything we could, pushing our facility to its limits. Our discoveries were startling. My results were typical of a Sheikah woman in her early 50s. In other words, I reversed my age by more than 70 years in a single night. I can only hope I do not awaken to find the body of a newborn baby. Anti-aging experimental trial, day 3. I awoke with an abundance of energy. It has been decades since I slept so well. Upon waking, I immediately checked the mirror, only to be greeted by a youthful version of myself. According to Simon's examination, I have the body of a Sheikah woman in her 30s. 30 years old. I was around that age when I was first able to continue my research following the Great Calamity. The first thing I did was try to figure out how to expand the functionality of the Sheikah sensor. I was around 80 years old when that expansion was completed. I intend to bequeath this tech to our sleeping hero. I hope to the gods that he will be able to assist in the destruction of Calamity that swallowed our Princess Zelda whole. Anti-aging experimental trial, day 4. After today's routine physical, the results show that I have the body of a Sheikah woman in her 20s. I haven't felt this good in a century. This is all taking me back to when the Great Calamity happened. Ganon had been dormant for 10,000 years. Perhaps his power had been building all that time. The slaughter that followed was arbitrary and merciless, the destruction complete. We lost everything. Hyrule Castle, Princess Zelda, well, perhaps everything was lost. A youth named Link was brought to me 100 years ago, covered in wounds and on death's doorstep. Link, so young, yet so courageous. He was the youngest knight to have ever been appointed to the Imperial Guard at Hyrule Castle. He was also a gifted swordsman who was selected as captain of Princess Zelda's personal guard. I thought his skill would be enough to defeat Ganon in glorious fashion. Since ancient times, the royal family of Hyrule and us Sheikah researchers have had a strong bond. Their pain is our own. We took the swordsman and the Sheikah slate Princess Zelda left behind to the Shrine of Resurrection. Although the Slumber of Restoration had not fully been tested, we decided to put the swordsman under to save his life. It was the best we could do. Anti-aging experimental trial, day 5. I awoke to something horrifying. A scarlet lump scarring my otherwise youthful face. After analyzing this monstrosity, I have come to the conclusion that it is just a pimple. A big one. The result of today's physical exam indicate that my body and my mind have reverted to those of a teenager. I feel like Simon looks at me differently, which irritates me. I got angry when he insisted on running my blood test for me. I mean, really, what even? I could do it all by myself. In any case, I wonder what experiment I should focus on next. The blue flame in the furnace outside is growing weaker by the day. I do hope the guidance stone doesn't stop working. Anti-aging experimental trial, day 6. My age reversal has progressed further still. I now look and feel like a 6-year-old. My height has regressed so much that I can no longer reach things in high places. It's super annoying. Where's that genius swordsman we placed in the slumber of restoration anyway? Wake up already. If he doesn't awaken soon, my feature expansions for the Sheikah Slate sensor will go to waste. But even if he does manage to wake up, how can I be sure he'll find me here? I want to go and just kick Linky awake, but I doubt Simon would help me. It'd be hard with my 6-year-old body anyway. Instead, I think I'll begin working on a rune to unreverse my aging process. Anti-aging experimental trial day 7. This morning's exam results indicated that I am still age 6, same as yesterday. Perhaps my age reversal has stopped. As luck would have it, today I also finished developing the beta version of an age boosting rune. If successful, this should be able to reverse the effects of the anti-aging rune. I hope it will anyway. All I need to do is increase the output and expose myself to its rays. However, when I tried to add this feature to the Sheikah Slate I made, I found out that the guidance stone had stopped. What's more, the blue flame in the furnace outside has gone out. I sent Simon to the ancient furnace, but he was too clumsy and it was raining and nothing went to plan. So I had to go down there to help. But a girl in the village saw me. What a mess I made. Not only am I unable to continue my research in this state, I can only work by the light of gas lamps. What to do? That's funny. So now we know exactly why Pura looks the way that she does. You read it, didn't you? I read it. Well, I commend your honesty. Still, it is never acceptable to rummage through a young lady's private musings. Got it? Naturally, you shall be punished. Switch on. All Sheikah Slate runes have now been deleted. I completely deleted the data on your Sheikah Slate. Go on, take a look. Gotcha. Ha. Did you like my guidance stone impression? Superb, right? Don't young girls do mean impressions for fun? Maybe not. Oh well. Yeah, that's essentially everything that we can do in here for now. I do want to like I said before, what finally purchase all for an upgrade. Peace. Bed, heals, door, lightning. From the ground up, see the husband, and the collar region. 30 bundles of wood. 3,000 rupees. So you need about 4,500. Which we don't have. We only have about 12. I was thinking about doing the Hyrulean homeowner side quest, because that would actually give us a house, basically. But there is yeah, we need to go around and collect some other stuff. There's supposedly a silver rupee over here. There's a silver rupee here. There's actually another Korik seed here. There's actually another Korik seed over here as well. Part of me wants to try to get the barbarian outfit, because that'll actually give us access to some other nice things I feel like we need. Basically, in order for me to do the Goron city, what is it? To get Daruk's protection, I need What's that? 700, 600. What's that? 13. Basically, you need 3,000 or 3,300 rupees because I want to get the Flame Breaker outfit. So once we're basically in that Goron city, we don't have to use potions or anything like that. And then I'm basically saving up the money to get other outfits. Like, we still want to get the Sheikah outfit and stuff. So, I don't know. I just need to basically have to save up to get those things. I keep forgetting that we actually have stamina now. Keep on forgetting. Make it seem like over here there's a treasure chest too. But I see nothing over here. Probably gonna end up having to do something specific. I don't know. I'm not gonna mark these ones off the map because I'm pretty sure there's a way to like dig them out. But and every time I get the Master Sword, I always see like trees that I could cut down. I always use it. I always use the Master Sword as basically a tool. Because you need, I think for like a few different quests, you need like a lot of bundles of wood. So I feel like it's always good to just get them. And I do feel like we need to go back to Impa. Yeah. I feel like on our way to Impa, we are just going to try to unlock, or I should say collect, as many as these things on the way as possible. There's a stone guy over here. There's another thing here. Something in the water here. And then there's an amber over here. Alright. This is that purple rupee. Nice. And I do believe that there's one of the towers, I forget which one. There is supposedly like a mini game you could play that you just glide. You glide for as far as you can. Nice. Yep, give me all these gems. All of them. Because even if I don't hold on to them to kind of save them. I can always sell them to like a merchant or something if I really need the money. Damn, got my nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, boy. Armored carp. Calcium deposits in the scales of this ancient fish make them as hard as armor. Cooking it into a dish will fortify your bones, temporarily increasing your defense. And mighty carp. Freshwater fish live alongside its less mighty carp ilk. A compound in its liver promotes muscle growth. Dishes cooked will temporarily increase your attack power. We'll take it. Ah. Hey, chest with some arrows. I'll take that. I'll take that. I will take it. Yes, I will. Let's see what we got here in this chest. Amber. That's exactly what we're looking for. There's amber there. And top of that amber. There is another purple ruby. And jump over the like where am I supposed to go to be able to jump into that? Yeah, see now we can actually climb too. Is that jump from the northwestern? There's no way. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Jump from the northwestern cliff to the Circle. Would it make more sense to jump right here? Honestly, I feel like the only thing that you could probably do, get off of the thing. Only thing I feel like you could do is put something like this on the outside of it. Like that's really the only thing I could think of that would make sense, you know? Cause whatever whatever other thing they're talking about, jumping from all of that. Oh no, master mode is too evil. Hell of a, I forgot that costume was in DLC. Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm trying to collect all the items and I'm using Map Genie to kind of track like what items I've collected already and stuff. And I was looking at how to get this Korok seed and I'm just like, bro, there's absolutely no way that I could see to like jump off of a cliff to get in there. So I was like, all right, let me just use one of these ice blocks and just dive in there. And it worked. And that's all that we care about. All that matters is that it worked. Yeah. Okay, I tried to rest there. I'm sorry. But I can't still rest here. Haha. I think I can rest here. Yeah, I got a little bit of rest. I'm trying to rest. Without falling. Okay, no. I'm playing around too much. Yeah, come over here. Go to the corner. A little bit more. Come on. Rest a little bit more, Link. That should be good enough. Yeah. Made it. I'm over here playing around too much. That was genius. Not the evil Korks. Yeah. They're definitely evil. Wow, stop being so good. Bro, I promise you I'm not. I promise you. I promise you. I'm not as good as it probably looks. Alright, I remember these. Gotta knock off the other apples. Or I could collect. Nice. Yeah. No, Slippy. Alright, now that we collected those apples, we'll collect this as firewood. Because I forget how many bundles it is that I need. Oh, I didn't want to talk to you. Get out of here before I set you on fire. Chop you down like some firewood too. Alright, but yeah, I forget how many, I hate those apple tree Korks. Yeah, the first time I came across them, I was like, oh, what is this, why Why is the tree like this? Or I was following the map, I should say, and it said that one of the Koriks was there, but I ended up just like randomly picking the apples first before I realized. I was like, oh snap, I was supposed to actually like pick them a certain way. So the fact that I had to wait like a few in-game days or something like that, I had to just let time pass. The freaking like wait for the trees and the apples to regrow and all that stuff like that. I was like, man, this was stupid. I was like, I hate these apple cords. I was like, they're annoying. They're all annoying. Every last one of them. But we essentially free acorns. Yeah. We got the master sword and all of that stuff. So now I'm really just trying to collect whatever we could collect, because we're on our way right now. We're gonna grab this one. Then there's another one over here on our way over to where we're going. There's zoom in a bit. There is a purple rupee here. Another Korik here. And then and then there's some. We got these two already. There's two. Actually, we'll go a step further. We'll grab this one over here, then grab the other ones that I see. Alright, so first things first, top of the peak. We're gonna grab that one. Alright. Oh god, more climbing. Yeah, you know, which is why. So when I made this new game to basically stream it, even though I said I was gonna do it on master mode and a no death run and all this other stuff, as soon as we completed the Great Plateau, we went straight to Hyrule Castle. We went straight to Hyrule Castle to get the outfit that I'm wearing now, as well as the Hylian shield that you see on my back, and just whatever other weapons and stuff that we could find, right? Right after that is when we went and got Mipha's Grace, so that if we die, we, you know, automatically get revived with some extra hearts and all this other stuff. Then we went and got Revali's Gale. Revali's Gale I thought was so useful the first time I played this game, just because of situations like where you have to climb and it's raining. I was like, bro, this is gonna be impossible. So Revali's Gale really comes in handy. Definitely the most used ability, I feel like, out of all of them. So we got that. Then Urbosa's Fury, because Urbosa's Fury is really nice to have, especially if you're fighting bosses or anything that's like weak to lightning. It's definitely a really nice ability to have. And the only reason I haven't gotten Daruk's protection is because I want to get the armor, and we need 4,500 rupees, which there's a bunch of mini games and stuff that I know that we can go and play. I've also been collecting a bunch of gems, so I can always go and take that to like Beetle or somebody and just pawn it off real quick if I really need it. But I'm just we went and just upgrade like stasis and the remote bomb and stuff like that, because you know those are really useful to upgrade. So right now I'm really just exploring, really just really playing the game in a way that I haven't the first time. The very first time that I played this game, I just rushed the 4 champions. I think I had did the DLC, and then I think I upgraded the Master Sword, went through Hyrule Castle a little bit, and that was basically it. That was like all I ever really did. So I never really like fully explored the game, right? Until now. Now is basically why I say like I'm gonna actually play it, I'm gonna do all the side quests, I'm gonna really explore, I'm gonna try not to fast travel so much. Oh yeah, now that we have stasis upgraded, a lot easier to fight this guy. Yeah, get good. Get linked. Blackened crab. A whole crab slow roasted in its shell. The soft flaky flesh pairs nicely with the scent of a charred shell for a meal that assaults all 5 of your senses in all the best ways. It's crazy. Crazy description of a cooked friggin' crab. Alright, let's see. Your weakest weapon right now is this 20. Knight's broadsword is a bit stronger, so we're going to equip that. Next weakest weapon will be this one, 29. Is this one stronger? Knight's bow. It's the same as this frenetic bow. Alright, so we'd rather hold on to what we're holding on to right now. Alright, we're gonna save that. And we're gonna head over to this yellow, which I believe is a purple rupee. But yeah, I feel like as soon as I get the money that we need, I feel like we can then get Daruk's protection, and hopefully we can then go and complete the DLC, upgrade all of the abilities, and get a really nice item at the end. Purple rupee. Alright. So we got that. The more money we get, the better. Stamina for days. Oh, we were going to this green one. I was about to go to the other one already. Yeah, this one is just... Ow, hit my knuckle. This one, this Korok seed, is just at the very, very top. No. Damn, all the way back down to the bottom. It's crazy. Good thing I have Rivali's Gale. Yeah, you guys are stopping me now. Got all the stamina in the world to climb this. Actually, I may have lied. I don't think we have the stamina for this. Oh, I lied again. We sure do. Damn, it took a Revali's Gale and full stamina to get up here. It's crazy. Alright, well, we're gonna mark that one as complete. And I feel like we're really just trying to collect the seeds to expand our weapon stash. Because I feel like it's all about having the strongest weapons. The weapons are always the first to break, the first to go. Yeah, we need tons of money. We need lots of money. This one's inside of this one is a chest. Some more topaz. Let's go. This one here. All we're doing is oh nope, wrong one. Definitely the wrong one. It's supposed to be this one. Orc seed. Yeah, get that seed, buddy. Alright, here's another one. And then work with me. Oh, come on. You could have dived. You could have dived. You could have did a backflip from the top of Impa's house. See, Impa. You should still be up, right? Not sleeping yet. Impa? Oh. So the sword has been returned to its rightful owner. Heck yeah. Stop being cool. I try. Just as I expected of you, hero. The sword that seals the darkness is your counterpart. So long as that blade is at your side, you shall wield enormous power. The princess risked everything for you and that sword. Do not forget that. And do not waste this chance. I apologize. Seems I strayed from the topic at hand. I heard Pearl was giving you the runaround, but you seem just fine. Locked mementos complete. Locked mementos. Now then, let me see. This is without a doubt the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago. It could be that if you visit the locations within those pictures, you will be able to restore some of your lost memories. Come back here once you've tried going to at least one of those locations. There is something I wish to give you. By the way, how are you faring thus far? Seems you are doing well in following the princess's words. The spirits of some divine beasts have been appeased, and the power of evil has weakened. The princess must sense this as well. Still, the divine beast Var Redania remains. that one was controlled by Daruk of the Gorons. Yeah, I'm going. I know he's up there. You should be able to find the general location of any remaining divine beasts on your map. You are Princess Zelda's only hope, and Hyrule's as well. You cannot turn back now. Follow your heart and seize your destiny. Captured memories. Now, I always, like I said, keep saying how I'm not going to fast travel or something like that, but I think one of the easiest memories to get to is the one right here. So we're gonna fast travel, and I say that we don't want to fast travel so much because at the end of this journey, I want to do the hero's path on the map to really see like how we played the game, like where we went, maybe talk about it a little bit. And yeah, but I feel like when you fast travel a lot, you constantly keep it'll keep disappearing, and then it'll pop up over here and disappear and pop up over here. And I feel like it makes it take even longer because of it. Is actually this one on the shore. There is plenty of cork seeds over here. There are lots of seeds over this way. That's a seed. This one's a seed. He just walked in my face just to get slapped. That's crazy. Out of anywhere else, he could have even tried to attack me if he really wanted to. He could have tried, but he did not. He just got slapped. Alright, so we're actually gonna run over here, though, because there's another cork seed. We're trying to get as many of the cork seeds now as we can. Also done. Now we can go to where we're trying to go to. Oh, was that one of the arrows? It's crazy. Alright, and we're just going to walk in here real quick to grab this seed. And then we're going to grab this memory. Oh, look at the dragon in the back. That's cool.
いつまで経ってもやみませんね。お父上の跡目を継ぐべく騎士の道を選び錬磨を続け、そしてあなたは大馬の剣に選ばれるほどの剣士に成長した。それは素晴らしいことだと思います。でももしもあなたに剣の才能が全くなくて、それでも周りの人たちからお前はこの絵の家に生まれたのだから絶対に騎士にならねばならないと言われたら、そう言われ続けたとしたら、あなたはどうしていたと思いますか？
Nice. And once we take that locked memento, we're actually gonna teleport back. We are going to teleport back. The joys of rain. Some animals love playing in the rain. Some animals. Alright, once we come back here in the middle of the night. Now that you have seen some of the princess's memories, you must have started to remember certain things. Here, I will hand this over to you now before I forget. Champion's tunic. In ancient Hyrule, this garment could only be worn by one who had earned the respect of the royal family. Equipping it will reveal an enemy's life gauge. This is something of yours that I have been keeping safe by request of the princess. This clothing was specially made for you when you became the champion. Please handle it with care. Alright, so champion's tunic. Something I should also champion's tunic. Alright, so we got that. I forget which. I think it was one of these. Tower. I think it was Temper Tower. I'm not gonna do it that way. But where we are right now. There are a few. There's one here. One on top of here. There's this one. And then there is a rupee here. After that rupee, there's another Korixi here next to some more money. Alright. This is what we need. Gotta continue to collect the Korix seeds. least for a little bit. We're basically making our way towards mostly the rupees. Because again, the more rupees we get, the more rupees and the more gems. When we complete Daruk's Divine Beast, there's a Goron lady, Gerudo lady that's she's always looking for like specific gems, either like 10 diamonds, 10 rubies, or whatever the case is, and she actually sells them for a good bit of money. So as long as we have them, sell all this stuff too when I get the chance. And like I said, I could probably sell some stuff now to basically start Daruk's protection, or start to get Daruk's protection. But no, I do think that we need more, even if we get Daruk's protection, we still need some more hearts and stuff. Because I wanna do the DLC, and we need to upgrade the Master Sword. We need to do both. But we could really only do so if we get more seeds. Let's run to this yellow. Go over to this yellow. It's green. That's an evil thing to do. Why would you put it up there? Whew, I was really like, try to grab it. Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember these guys. This is where Hetsu's maracas were. Top the tallest tree. Nice. Purple rupee. Now, I didn't do it the last time, but usually, again, even though I say I'm not fast traveling, I feel like I've been fast traveling more and more. But usually, whenever we do get a blood moon, I think it's good to come over to this. I think this is Pharaon Tower, Pharaon area, Pharaon Tower, something like that, because the durians are really good to get. Because when you cook them, you get extra hearts, all that stuff. And I still feel like we haven't really used or started cooking any of the actual dishes. That's what I was worried. I need a new torch. That I realize. Yeah, I can wait for that. Let's do choo-choos. Alright. We're gonna collect these durians. All these durian trees we're gonna cut. So next time we have a blood moon, we should actually be able to cook some dishes and whatnot, because we can always teleport back to like one of the cities and actually use this material to create some nice supplies. I honestly think that we should be able to start collecting dragon parts. 'Cause collecting dragon parts too will also be really nice. Alright, I believe that's everything for that. If we want to try to maybe, because I saw that one dragon pop up in the background. I was gonna say maybe we want to try to collect this one. Maybe see if he'll pop up. I doubt it, but because I feel like he only pops up like at night. I don't think he's gonna pop up. Oh. Which way am I? Like it's 7:50. He's not gonna pop up around this time. It's way too late in the day already. I feel like he only pops up at night. Yeah, so we're not gonna worry too much about that. So, again, I feel like our best bet is going to be collecting Collecting cash. Collecting the splash. Let's look up gold rupee. Because I know there's a few of them. There's one in here. Looks like there's one here. There's one in here, so we could do that one. Bottom of this bridge, there's one. And there's one right over here. Alright, so first, let's head this way. First, let's head on over this way. Ended up closer to this blue one. And this blue one there's also collect that cork seed. And $1,800. Yeah, I kind of feel like I might as well get some of these other ones too. Like there's one rupee here I'm basically running up to. Like all of this is money. Yeah, purple roop. So, good one over here. Yeah, hurry up, collect it. Run. Yeah, I need to get up out of there. I do remember there's a cork seed, I believe, in the top of these trees. Cork seed collected. Alright, and then for this guy, we gotta pull out some sneaky maneuvers. Nice. Just beat him up. Just because. Beat him up just because we felt like it. Alright. There is another one. Right. At the green. So at the green. Yeah, climb, Link. Climb. Get in there. Squeeze in those gains. Oh, cork seed, huh? Didn't have any things in there. Yeah. Already at 30 now. This one. Yep. my god, I jumped off the horse right into that. It's crazy. Dismounted right into that boulder. Don't you even think about it, octopus. Jumping around and splashing in the water. Guy looks like he's having a good time. Chest. Nice. And let's do this shrine over here. Oh, this shrine's got us fighting some Guardian Scouts. I feel like that's why I didn't do it before. Like we kind of unlocked it, but that was about it. Oh, you still grinding OS? Yeah, I am. It's just that you know, life has changed up a little bit recently. I ended up getting a full-time job. So I was basically just trying to adjust. I was trying to get used to the new schedule and all that. I didn't want to come home late and tired and play on the hardcore, and then the hardcore ended up dying. So I still am. I feel like we're basically just playing Breath of the Wild for now, just because for me it's a little bit easier to just turn this on and, you know, let my mind rest from the day. But we are going to get back into it. I do need to get into sailing and things like that, so definitely going to be getting back into RuneScape. I was even telling myself, I was like, I don't know when. Part of me is thinking about just part of me is thinking about beating Breath of the Wild first and then going back into RuneScape, or I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. I am unsure. Good to see you back on it. Oh yeah. It's actually pretty funny because a couple of the other people that, you know, we play RuneScape with, Bounding, Basit, Dean, all of them, everybody's been coming into the streams and basically checking up on me, just being like, hey man, what's going on? It's been a while. And you know, I just been telling them the same thing, just what's been happening. Excuse me. And I think I ended up explaining it like what felt like 7 times by now. But yeah, I'm still here. We're still in the game. The hardcore's still alive and everything. We are going to continue it. I just have no idea when, because to be honest too, like when I first got this job, it was really stressing me out at the time, and because we were in peak season and it's full time and all that stuff like that, I didn't really know I really didn't know if I was going to like the job that much or if I was going to stick with it or anything like that. So, um, again, I didn't want to stream while I felt like I was being all negative and pessimistic and all that stuff like that. You know, that wouldn't have been good for you guys. You still want top 10? I do, yes, but you know, like I said, because I feel like I am working full time now, because I'm working a lot, I feel like I can't put in as much time as I did before. And it's gonna basically be hard to try to get top 10 with the hours that I'm working. So, you know, part of me is like yes, but also maybe no. Cause yeah, you know, I can only put in so much time for RuneScape while working this job. But you know, I kept telling myself for like the longest while, you know, I've always wanted to be a content creator. I've always wanted to make videos and live stream and do all that stuff like that. And you know, who knows? Now that I actually have the means to upgrade my equipment, because I've been working this job, you know, I upgraded my capture card. That's why we're streaming things like Breath of the Wild and it looks all smooth. We finally got a webcam. So again, I mean, I've been upgrading and doing things like that, but I feel like because of that, you know, who's to say? I don't know. Who's to say that like in a year or something like that, we end up doing really good, that content creation ends up being our full-time job, and then, you know, I could end up putting all the time back into RuneScape and making videos and all of that. What's the job? I got hired for Costco's meat department. So just working in the grocery store. And what's funny is that saying that I work in Costco's meat department, it even when I got the job, it sounded, you know, pretty easy. It sounded like all I would have to do is just make sure that the shelves are stocked and all that. But it's actually been pretty tough because, again, when I started, we were basically in peak season. We were basically in November, so you know, everybody's shopping, getting ready for Thanksgiving. So it's a lot of chicken, it's a lot of turkey and stuff that we had to keep full. And those boxes are heavy, man. Those boxes are, I think the box of chicken is like 85 pounds. Some of the turkeys were like 90. And you constantly have to like fill them up. So we were just taking these big pallets that were full and taking the boxes and not even opening them, just taking them, you know, going like that to make sure that the chicken just pops out or the turkey will pop out. So, first couple of weeks, man, that shit felt like it really, was messing me up. I just felt so tired. I felt so drained. And then at the time, I feel like just everything that was basically going on at the job at the time, I felt like, you know, between the job itself, dealing with the what is it, the members, the customers, and dealing with some of the coworkers, I just felt like I was having a tough time. I felt like I was having a terrible time. And yeah, I just didn't know at the time if I was going to stick with it or anything like that. But the job itself has gotten better. It's gotten a little bit easier because I've been learning more and more about like all the different things I needed to learn. And yeah, I would say now the job isn't too bad. Some days it's a little hectic because of all the people. Sometimes we're slow. Some people don't like the slow days because to them the day kind of drags, but I like the slow days. 'Cause you don't really have to deal with people that much. You just make sure that everything is full and that's it. I like the slow days. I like when it's not so bad. You feeling good now? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily. I'd say that I'm doing better, yeah. And I always think that we could be doing better, you know? Life could always be better, but you know, just it is what it is, and one step at a time, one moment. You have to take everything moment by moment. I always feel like I'm kind of afraid of the unknown, you know? Like I don't know what kind of day I'm gonna have when I go into work today. Like I'm probably only gonna be streaming for like another like 20 minutes or so before I gotta start getting ready. Um, but in moments like this, like I don't really know what kind of day it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be super busy. I don't know if I'm gonna run into trouble today. I feel like I just don't know. And because of that, I definitely say that there's a certain level of anxiety because I don't know if I'm gonna go in there and you know have some problems with members. I don't know if I'm gonna have problems with coworkers. I don't know if it's gonna be a good day. I don't know if it's gonna be a bad day. You know, and that kind of stresses me out because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. What day am I gonna have? I don't know. So yeah. But yeah. Could also be worse. Be grateful. Oh yeah, it could always be 10 times worse. That's why I'm like it's not so bad now compared to like when I first started. Been rough for us recently. Our roof caved in at home. 7,000 pound replacement right before baby's first Xmas. Oh my god. No. Damn, the whole roof. Yeah, bro. That's crazy. You guys are okay though, right? Everybody's sound. Everybody's in one piece, right? Oh man. We had a crazy storm. Yeah, that's crazy, dude, for real. That is super, super crazy. That's scary. Because honestly, it's like things like that, I feel like you never really know. Um, you know, you could have been right underneath, you know? I feel like you guys could have been like right underneath the structure and all that stuff like that. That could have been terrible. But I'm glad you guys are all right, man. I'm glad you guys are okay. We all good. Just plenty of water came in. Yeah, that's nuts. Stuff like that for sure is always scary. I know there is. I know there's a stable somewhere over here. Thank you. Yeah, man. That stuff is seriously crazy. Hold on. Because we're looking for a stable. That's what we're looking for. Woodland stable? I don't think it's woodland stable. I want to say it's this one right here. Because we go over here. And I feel like we will be given the potion that we're looking for that's going to then allow us to get to the Goron region. And I want to say we have enough to buy the outfit. There's 2,600. We need about 3,300. And I feel like we have enough. But yeah. What was your go-to thieving training? Let's see. I think it was like 1 to 5. I was just in Lumbridge thieving the random pedestrians. Then you unlock the stalls. I know I ended up in Hosidius, stealing the fruit stalls. Ardoyan at the cake stalls. What else did I do? I know once I got a little bit higher, because I had to get my thieving to 75, if I remember, to do the hollowed sepulcher. I know, what's that thing? Blackjacking. I did blackjacking for a while in Polnivnich. I definitely did that for a little bit. I'm trying to think, because I did something else. Oh, I for the most part, I did artifact stealing in Port Piscarilius, because that was actually pretty simple to do, and there was a plugin that you can get that kind of helps you make the guards face a certain way so that you can actually use like shortcuts. So it increased your experience per hour doing the thieving and the artifact stealing. That's what I mean. Lit. Just got 75 2 minutes ago. Nice. BRB. Yup, yup. Good evening. If you're stopping by Foothill Stable, then you're headed to Goron City. That's right. I thought so. Hold on, buddy. Are you really headed to Goron City dressed like that? Yes. See, this is how tourists get a bad rep. That place is sheer cliff after cliff, and it gets so hot past the second checkpoint that your body will catch fire. Normally, I wouldn't stop a stranger from heading to their doom, but I kinda like you. So I guess I have no choice but to sell you these fireproof elixirs. They can protect you from the burning air. Even Goron City regulars usually take at least 3 elixirs with them. It's 60 rupees for 1, 110 for 2, 150 for 3. Buying in bulk pays off. Just give me 1. Because I need 3,300 to get the armor. Alright, here's your fireproof elixir. Nice. Grants a fireproof effect, which prevents your body from catching fire. Be sure to pack this when venturing out to explore Death Mountain. You know what they say though, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Alright, so we will teleport over here to Elden Tower, and I guess we could basically wrap it up here. Hey, I wanted to ask if I could make some art for your channel. If you don't mind, I do logos, banners, emotes, sub badges, overlays. Can you drop your Discord in chat? Add me on Discord, Elizabeth 098. You know, I just mentioned this to someone earlier, but I'm actually not at the moment looking for arts and stuff like that, because I'm still trying to get used to everything that we are, or that I'm doing IRL, before we do go nuts on the channel and, you know, do all of that fun jazz. But I am going to basically wrap things up here, because I am going to have to leave in a little bit, start getting ready for work. And I do believe that I am working full-time the next couple of days. So I'm not entirely sure when we are going to be live again, but I do believe it should be in the morning-ish, maybe around this same time that I started today. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. If you are on YouTube, go ahead and give the live stream a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you're on Twitch, just go ahead and give a follow, so that you guys, again, can be notified whenever we do stream again. And I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. It means so much to me that you guys even spent a minute here. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.